Hey friends, it's Joy with Decor Made with Joy, and I'm working on a patriotic scarf wreath, as you see. I just got finished watching Nicole from Caleb's mom's shop make a Halloween wreath, little bat. It's so cute. If you get a chance, she's got a YouTube channel, Caleb's mom's shop. Go check it out. She shows you. She does the most beautiful ribbon work I've ever seen. So check that out. But we are going to make a patriotic bow to go with our scarf wreath. I have not made a scarf wreath before, so looking forward to trying that. As far as ribbon for our patriotic, I'm going to use this royal blue polka dot with the cabana stripe on the other side. This is a deluxe ribbon that came from White Bayou Wreaths and Supplies. Those guys are great to work with and ship really fast. This ribbon, I have not worked with the deluxe. I've seen other designers making things with it, but it feels exactly like a designer ribbon, and it is not a designer price, but it's going to be fun to work with. So I'm going to work with that. I could just do that, but I've also pulled a Ferris Silk 1.5 inch red and white striped cabana stripe just for fun, even though I could just flip that over and use the other side of the deluxe. Well, we'll see. And then I've got a sparkly RG, is that 1.5 inch? Yes, by 10 yards. Then that royal blue. That should jazz it up a little bit. Being sparkly. We love sparkly. Okay. I'll shift my camera around so we can make this bow. So I've been gathering my supplies. I've got my ribbons there that I might use. Got a pair of Nipix wire cutters that I used to cut off the zip tie at the end. I used it to cut myself a piece of bind wire to put at the back of the bow to be able to attach it to the wreath. I've got my ribbon scissors, and I've got a clear zip tie. So we will start out with this beautiful deluxe ribbon. I am going to cut a dovetail. This Pilon says fold it like a hot dog bun and cut to make your dovetails. And I think I am going to make a red and white striped tail for this thing. I think that will be so pretty. So I cut myself a dovetail. All right, I think I've got this camera positioned where you can see what I'm doing now. So I put the piece that I cut with the red and white stripe between the dowels, straighten up the pleating, and pull it down. All right, I'm taking this deluxe ribbon and throwing it in a basket at my feet so that I can work with it. You could also use the spool over here for your ribbons, but I just use the basket method. Cut another dovetail here. Did you see how thick that ribbon was when I was cutting it? It was kind of hard to cut, really. All right, and we're going to make an upper tail of about 7 inches. Slide that down through the dowels, compress it down with your thumb, straighten out the pleating that occurs from the compression, and then we are going to turn that away from myself 180 degrees, and we are going to make a 6-inch loop on that left-hand side. Oh, this ribbon is gorgeous. Bring it back through the dowel, straighten up pleating, turn it away from myself, 6-inch loop here on the right-hand side. Compress it down with your fingers or thumbs, however you like to do it. And let's go ahead and make another 6-inch loop on that left-hand side, using my other loop to measure, or the ruler on the Easy Bow Maker. And bring that down, and now we'll have a polka dot tail. Dovetail the end of that. Pretty. So I did a 3-loop bow with a upper tail and 2 lower tails with the back side, and pulling that in to the circular shape that I want it to be. Now I'm going to go in with the cabana stripe. This is Ferris silk ribbon, and so I can't tell much difference in the quality of how these feel, but I'm going to do something different and fold down the top and expose the white. Take this through the dowels, upper loop of about the same height, and make 5.5-inch loop on this left side. Compress it down with my thumbs, straighten up pleating, turn it away from myself 180 degrees, 5.5-inch loop on the right, compress it down, turn it away from myself 180 degrees, bottoms up is what I say to remind myself to put the unfinished side up, and make a second loop on this left hand side, pulling it to the top, pulling the other one down, and make a tail on this. Oh gosh, that is so pretty. You know, I don't think we need the sparkle today. That ribbon is just going to be the star of the show. All right, and I'm going to do something that I don't typically do. Of course, there is no typical in wreath design. We try different things, don't we? So let's go ahead and make, folding that down, we're just going to make a 18-inch strip with the red and white side up. And we are gonna put that out here on the top. Just a one, doesn't even have a loop, just a one-piece strip for ribbon. Okay, now that I have the ribbon that I want, I've got to take my piece of bind wire, go up under the right-hand side, and put it at the bottom with half up and half down. And then I'm going to go in with my zip tie, underneath the bind wire, underneath all the ribbons. And when you work with these designer ribbons, they're so thick and luxurious that zip tying is a little harder than it typically is with other ribbons. But that's a good thing. All right, so I just barely started cinching it. Now I'm going to slide up my bow, and you see that that is not quite in the center. So I'm going to take and compress down with my thumbs, scooching it over and rotating the clasp to the back, and then start cinching it up. Cinch tight, tight, tight. Make sure I got the bind wire captured in there, because I'll need that. Pull that as tight as you can. Clip off the excess zip tie now. And let's fluff, 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 fluff. Isn't that pretty? That's going to be gorgeous on that wreath. Okay, and we'll fluff more as we get it on the wreath. But isn't that a beautiful patriotic bow? This, where it's coming unfolded, I'll just put a little dab of glue on there and pinch it and hold it. But that's what this is going to look like. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, thank you. Let me know if you have any questions.